Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about taking responsibility. But before I get into that, I'm just going to walk you through the potential scenario as I would do it. So let's say I'm going to the gym and I need the toilet. When I'm walking to the toilet, even though I've only had about 2 misfires in the past 3 years, I still accept that it's possible that I won't be able to pee. So I know that beforehand. The moment I realise that I may need to pee, I know right away I may not be able to, and I accept that. Now, acceptance doesn't mean that you resign yourself to always having paruresis. The acceptance that I'm talking about is an active acceptance, okay? I need the bathroom, I may not be able to pee, but my job isn't to pee. My job is to just get myself in the situation where peeing can happen. So I walk to the bathroom, I know that I might not pee, but I go there anyway, and I see what happens. Now before I get there, I'm anticipating that there's going to be people there. Because what will happen is, if you're hoping that there's going to be nobody there, and you do find out that there's people there, it's a disappointment, and it can be a bit of a sucker punch to the gut. So I go there knowing and expecting there to be people there. Now don't get too excited. Say you're walking there, you're expecting there's going to be people there. Don't get too excited when you realise there's no one there. Because if you get excited and you think, great, there's no one here, and you start to rush, you're messing up already. That rushing behaviour, it's not helping you. It's actually keeping the paruresis in its place. Because you're just teaching the brain that people being around is dangerous and there being nobody there is great. Take it in your stride, take your time, whether there's people there or not. Now here's the point I want to make about responsibility. A good 4 years ago now, there was another guy on YouTube talking about his paruresis, and I heard him talking about how when you get there and there's no one around, and you're just about to get ready to pee, and then someone walks in, and you think, oh no. If there's a dialogue in the head of, oh no, why did they have to walk in? Why won't these people leave me alone? Why won't they give me privacy? Why are they being so loud, distracting me, disrupting me? When we're blaming other people, we're taking our power away. And what we want to do is we want to take the power back and become self-empowered. So don't blame other people. Take responsibility. What do I mean by that? It means taking a healthy responsibility for our paruresis. I don't mean blaming ourselves. Responsibility isn't blame. It just means acknowledging our own influence on the situation. Blame implies that somebody did something wrong or is wrong and deserves to be punished. It's linked in with shame. And if you've heard me talk about shame, shame is when you feel that I'm wrong somehow. Guilt is when you feel like I've done something wrong. So this is just acknowledging that, hey, these other people, they're going about their day. They're just trying to make their way through life, just as much as I'm trying to make my way through life. So you give them a fair crack at the whip as much as you do yourself. And if you do this consistently, you'll start to have a bit more ease and a bit more camaraderie with other humans. It's that shared humanity. Okay, they may not have paruresis, but we don't know the challenges that they face and are facing in the moment. The self-avoidance would be avoiding our own influence on the situation. For whatever reason, we've taught the brain that toilets are a dangerous situation. So it's our responsibility to change that. We're responsible for changing that. We're responsible for going out there and doing the graduated exposure work. So it's a responsibility, an ability to respond to the situation. So taking stock of your situation, okay, I have the paruresis, that's the coming to acceptance of it, the okay, I have the paruresis, I'm responsible for changing it. And don't apologize for yourself. Yes, we're responsible for getting and creating what we want out of life, but we don't need to apologize for ourselves. We have every right to be here. We have every right to be in the toilets. So when you can do that, and we stop blaming others for walking in on us and interrupting, when we can do that, we're no longer at the whim of other people. So if I'm going to a party or I'm going to a restaurant for a meal with a group of friends, I'm no longer at the whim of the passerby. I'm no longer at the whim of the stranger in the street that may look at me in a funny way, because I've taken back my own power. I'm responsible for my emotional state. Hope you got something out of that, guys. Catch you on the next video.